Welcome to Cowgirl Up, the podcast dedicated to elevating your mindset. I'm your host, Lori Blickenstaff, certified mental performance coach at mentalgame101.com. Today, we're going to discuss a little emotion called fear. I want to start off by saying fear is not necessarily a negative thing. It serves a fundamental purpose, survival. So imagine encountering a mama bear with her cubs. Fear in that situation is your internal alarm system saying, danger, danger, keep yourself safe. So it is an essential emotion for avoiding physical harm. However, the type of fear we're focusing on today is different. It's the fear of looking silly, the fear of not achieving your desired outcome, the fear of trying and failing, the fear of disappointment. When these kind of fears become barriers that stop us from taking action, well, they cease to serve us. One of my favorite definitions of fear, F-E-A-R, is fantasized experience appearing real. So most of our fear comes because in our imagination, we are imagining a future negative outcome to what's in front of us. So it's not about our current reality. It's more an anticipation of what might go wrong. So let's put this to the test. Think about something you're afraid to do. Okay, now imagine yourself doing it, but visualize it going completely wrong. Like picture the worst case scenario playing out. This is a common pattern. We fantasize these dreadful scenarios over and over, magnifying the fear and making it seem so real. Then this emotion of fear projects itself as the feeling of anxiety or dread. Now let's flip the script. So picture yourself this time doing what you're afraid of, but see it unfolding exactly as you would want it to. Imagine the best case scenarios. What type of feelings does it bring up now? Maybe excitement, anticipation. So we see the same emotion, but different feelings. So by intentionally thinking about the outcomes we want, not the ones we don't want, we can shift our perspective and put fear on the back burner. This is one concrete tool that you can use to regulate the emotion of fear. Remembering our successes also diminishes fear. So you who are my clients, you know I'm always preaching this, is we always want to look back to review our successes. And in this case, that also helps to diminish fear. Now, if fear is an emotion, what is courage? Well, courage is an action. You can't have courage without fear. Think about that. So courage is just the action of doing it anyways, in spite of having fear. That means if we want to be courageous, then fear is not bad. It's necessary. Okay? So we just want to be aware of fear and seek out tools to manage it. We can't wait for fear to vanish before taking action, nor should we let it control us, or worst of all, prevent us from moving forward. We can choose to act even when we're afraid. So let's embrace our power statement, which is, I embrace my emotions and take control of my responses. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, I'd love to hear from you. Email me at lori@mentalgame101.com.